What you're going to see today is an 1864 baseball game.
Hi, I'm Katie and this is Obscure Sports. Baseball is our favorite pastime. A baseball fraternity, the Knickerbockers, wrote the first rules in 1845. The Lincoln Olympics play by vintage rule sets, in this case the 1864 rules, during this time of modern baseball, which is dominated with money. The first reason men played baseball was for exercise and for love of the game.
After you get a hit, you can't run through first base, you gotta stop right on it, otherwise you can be tagged out.
The terms are different. We call outs hands. The pitcher is the hurler, the batter is the striker, the catcher is the behind, the ump is the blind tom.
The pitcher's mound is only 45 feet away, and they will pitch underhand.
There's no balls and strikes called unless the pitcher is throwing a lot of bad pitches, then the umpire can start calling it. In order to strike out, you have to swing and miss 3 times. Foul ticks don't count as strikes against you.
Wherever the ball lands first determines if it's fair or foul. So if it lands fair and then bounces way foul, it's usually still considered fair.
The biggest difference is you can catch the ball on one hop and the batter will be out.
I guess the biggest difference that most people are surprised by is the no gloves rule, which is a little weird to get used to at first.
The rules have their differences in 1864 and now, but also the reasoning and manner people played in were different. The men on both teams are gentlemen and could be fined for not conducting themselves as gentlemen.
It's a gentleman's game. So what you'll see today are people having fun, not worried about money, not worried about contracts. You'll actually see if there's a close play on a base, the players themselves will resolve that dispute. There won't be an umpire calling the runner out or safe. The players take care of that themselves. Other than that, the game today is very similar. Still 3 outs per side, 9 innings per game. So it's very much a baseball game you could enjoy watching if you had seen today's game, but it's different enough that you'll enjoy it.
The modern Vintage Baseball League has made its own changes to history by allowing all genders and all ages to play.
This team is actually pretty groundbreaking. Like I said, I've played for 6 years, and I think I've seen 4 total women in the 6 years that I've played, and we have 5 women on this team as it is. So, like I said, we want to bring in anybody that wants to play. You know, it's very much so bringing in friends of friends, family, co-workers, relatives, anything you can find. So that's how teams started back then too. It was a group of firefighters or people that worked at a mill together or people in a neighborhood. So we're really trying to build it up that way, just like they used to.
Baseball is not an obscure sport here in the States, yet there are obscure ways to play the nation's favorite pastime. The Lincoln Olympics baseball team are in their first year. If you are interested in learning or playing for a vintage team, look them up on Facebook. Well, this has been Obscure Sports on Fast Forward. See you next week.
Topeka here. Hip hip!
Huzzah! Huzzah!